We don't want to do that. We don't want to do that. Hi guys, Bobbie Koppe here. Welcome back to my channel. So this video is a continuation of a video I did before, which I will link below. And this is going to teach us some of the things that we do that make us look older than what we are. Things that you can control. And these are the things that maybe would help us all to not exemplify our age and maybe even look a little bit younger. Okay, so we did number 1 through 6 before, and let me go on with number 7. So number 7 is, okay, this one's funny. This one a friend of mine told me, and when she said it, I was like, oh, I'd never even thought of that. But I had a picture in my head of people who have done this, not anyone that, none of you, but too much jewelry. And when she said it was cracking me up, I'm like, well, how much is too much? But she was talking about the women who wear jewelry that it's like there's a ring on everything, there's major, everything is bedecked. And she said it just makes people look older than what they are, because I think it's because that's not in style anymore. So I'm just going to throw it out there. I'm not against it, but I guess I see what she's saying. Maybe the whole less is more approach is better. Okay, number 8. Too dark of a tan, especially in the middle of winter. Now, I get it. I feel younger and more vibrant. I even feel thinner. I don't know why. When I have a tan. I guess we equate tan with healthy, which is so opposite of what really is. Tan actually means that you aren't being healthy to your skin. I think that having too dark of a tan can definitely age you, but having a little bit of sun is definitely a good thing. And you can do it in a non-abusive way to your skin. I do lotion. I use Jergens. I don't know what the brand is. If I can think of it, I will link it below. Okay, number 9, hair out of style. Definitely something that will age you is if your hair is not in style. Now, I'm not talking trendy, but I'm at least talking not the same hairstyle you had when you were 20 years ago, when you were in your teens or your 20s, depending how old you are. If you have the same hairstyle, then probably it's out of style now. And go to your hairdresser, ask them, say, okay, what would look good on my hair that I can handle? Now, some of you are like, I do not have the time. I do not have the energy, and I really do not care. Okay, then rock it. Rock your hairstyle. Honestly, in the grand scheme of things, who cares? But if you would like to look not older than what you are, then possibly look at your hairstyle and see if maybe you should change it a bit to see if you can make it be a little bit more on trend. Okay. Number 10 kind of goes with number 9. Your clothes are out of style or they don't fit too well. So again, this one's a hard one because we all have our own style and our own preferences. And sometimes the things that are in style do not look good on a mature body. Now, obviously you need to wear clothing that looks good on your body type and your build and your weight and all the things that go with it. But also looking at it and going, okay, let me put it this way. You could be on trend, but you don't necessarily as a mature person want to be trendy all the time. This fine line of being a classy dresser and one who's constantly like trying to look like they're 20. Okay, Rachel will give me suggestions on things to wear, and I honestly will say to her, Rachel, 17-year-old body, 50-year-old body. So plus I'm heavy as well, so I have to be careful about what things I put on my body that will exemplify my heaviness. We don't want to do that. Okay, your nails are not manicured. Now, this was someone else who said this. This includes your toenails. So I get this. I actually had my nails done because I was going to be on camera and I have ugly arthritic nail hands as it is. So I thought I'm going to go get my nails done so that they don't look hideous as well as my fingers. Before that, I will say I broke this rule constantly. I don't know if it's a rule. And I don't know if any of these are rules, guidelines, suggestions, whatever. But doing my nails was not high on my priority scale. I mean, the reason is I just didn't have time. I wasn't interested in. Now my toenails, I definitely, during the winter, I would hardly touch them. But in the summer, I am not going to put sandals on with toenails that are not taken care of, plus your feet, calluses, and all that stuff. So my suggestion is go get a pedicure at the beginning of the spring when you start wearing sandals. If you can do your own pedicure, have at it. If you can't afford to go get them done, you can do it yourself relatively cheap. So I would suggest getting your nails done and getting your feet taken care of, because yeah, if they're in sandals and they're a mess, that's just not attractive, and that will definitely age you, because most younger people will not have that happen. So, and number 12, that's what made me laugh, wearing pilgrim shoes. Or wearing sensible shoes. Now, I totally get it. The older I get, the more sensible I want my shoes to be, because they hurt. It hurts to go long distances at anything. I haven't worn heels. I can't even tell you the last time I wore heels, because they hurt my feet. And being heavier, heels just are not attractive on a heavier person, I don't think. And I can say that because I am one of them. So I think that wearing shoes that are comfortable can also be stylish. I don't think they have to be so pilgrim. That's what my kids call them, pilgrim shoes. You can definitely find shoes that are attractive but also comfortable and a bit more on trend, rather than so sensible that they're hideous looking. So now we all have feet issues, so I understand if you can't do it, you wear things that make your feet comfortable. Absolutely. So, okay, so that's 1 through 12 of things that make us look older than what we are. Now, having said all this, oh my goodness, this is just my opinion and the opinion of people that I asked. There could be other things. If you can think of some, put some comments below, because I'd love to hear it. Please share this. If you know somebody who would enjoy it, give it a thumbs up if you liked this kind of thing. And please subscribe. I would appreciate it. All right, God bless.